Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numero Beta. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now. On Sunday, October 9th, in Stone Mountain Village from 2 to 7 p.m., Papa Ashwa Kwesi and the Red Pillar will be in Stone Mountain. Get your tickets through Linktree/King Simon the Numero Beta, or text now at 347-496-1022. Get your tickets now. It's the Numerovational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022, and get my books on Amazon now. Hey, remember, you can get my books also through Linktree. All right, family, how you doing? This is your brother King Simon right here on, of course, King Simon Presents Only Quality People. And tonight we got some quality individuals that's coming on, and I just want to make sure I apologize from early. Please forgive me for my voice. Long weekend in the ATL. Tonight we got Dr. BisharaWilson and the one and only Danett will be in the building. Of course, doctors of acupuncture and also traditional Asian medicine. So make sure y'all tell a friend, tell a neighbor, because y'all gonna learn something, because only King Simon brings only quality people. Once again, please, please, please forgive me for my voice. Long weekend in the ATL. One of the longest weekends I've had. Climbing mountains, doing sessions, doing all kinds of stuff. Big up to this beautiful lady right here, Tassili. Oh man, we had a great time. They're still going all the way till 11 o'clock, but I had to be before the audience with y'all, because y'all are family and I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? So the big up to Cecilia. Everybody's going to be there. I know Blue Pill is speaking tonight, and also Helen Sacred Secret is speaking tonight. So it's going to be, if you're in the ATL tonight, or you might pick them up on IG, make sure they're going to be there all the way to like 12 o'clock midnight. I'm telling you. So make sure you're going down there to the ATL, Tassili Raw, the Natural Mystic Fair. Don't forget, this coming Wednesday, we got Dr. Phil Valentine coming in the building, Education versus Education. So don't touch that down. Make sure you're here. Featuring Dr. Shakira Moore will be in the building. You don't want to miss out on that either. And don't forget, if you're in Brooklyn, New York, get ready for the one, the only Zaza Ali returning to Bern from 6 to 9 p.m. on September the 24th. You want to be there, because she's going to drop some heavy knowledge, as you know the sister can drop. It's going to be at Nicholas, Brooklyn at 1396 Fulton Street. That's 1396 Fulton Street. Make sure you go to our website, www.zazaali.com. That's www.zazaali.com. And don't forget, on that Sunday, September 25th, we got the one, the only Vicky Dillard. We had to postpone it until that day, but hey, she's going to be there, the spiritual guru herself, and online and on-air personality. You know what it is. Don't forget, if you're going to be in town for October 9th weekend, it's going to be off the hizzle for shizzle for the one, the only. Baba Ashra Kwesi will be in the building. Get your tickets now. If you need to go to my King Simon Productions at Eventbrite, you can do so. You can text me, but if you want to pay via Cash App and PayPal just to save those charges, those heavy charges from out of Eventbrite, you can text me at 347-496-1022. Still looking for vendors. If you are a vendor, no food vendors, we have enough food vendors. But please text for payment details at 347-496-1022. Big up to Professor Griff, who's also going to be speaking today at Tassili Raw. Don't forget, make sure you go down there to Tassili Raw right now, and they're doing the things in the backyard. But Professor Griff going to have his books out there. You Are the Song You Sing, Professor Griff. Make sure you go to his website, professorgriff.com. And don't forget, November 26th, we got the live and direct tribute to the one, the only Dr. Sabi. Oh, yes, Alfredo Bowman, that's right. And, of course, Victor Bowman will be there as a special guest, but KT and Mr. G is doing this, so make sure you go to soulionic.botanical.com/events. And don't forget, in December, got special tickets right now. One-day tickets are $111.11. But if you want the two-day special right now, $199 is still there, and then it's $222. Billy Carson, Ellison Neldrick, King Simon, Dina Divine, Joshua Sauron. We got some special guests that's going to be passing through. I ain't going to say who it is, but I'm going to let y'all know later. All right? Big up to Dina Divine and her statement teas for vegans, so make sure you support that. Teasandtings.com. That's teasandtings.com. And don't forget my brother Lloyd Strayhorn. Get his books, do a session with him, or guess what? You can take his free newsletter at lloyd-strayhorn.com. That's lloyd-strayhorn.com. And don't forget, he got classes just like me on udemy.com. Make sure you Google up the word numerovation on Udemy. And guess what? You'll get to take the introductory course to holistic numerovation. And if you want the full course meal, all you have to do is go to King Simon Productions, or you can just text the word course at 347-496-1022, and I'll send you the details. Get my books on Amazon, or go to Linktree/King Simon the Numerator. And don't forget, if you want to book a session with me right now, all you have to do is text 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. Full name, date of birth. I do have a minor waiting list, but hey, got September still. I got a few slots for September, and also ready for October. We're going to bounce it in there. All right. So what we're going to do is show some respect. We're going to show some respect. Content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. And those that don't understand the other disclaimer, we got this copyright disclaimer under section of 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Family, are you ready for your brother to show up? Are you ready? Woo, woo, woo. Like a woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. I'm telling you, it's a woo, woo, woo. It's a woo, woo, woo. It's a woo, woo, woo. Like a woo, woo, woo. Like a woo, woo, woo. How y'all doing, man? Oh, man, we had a interesting, of course, you can hear it in my voice. This weekend was on fire. This weekend's on fire. Weekend is on fire, man. It's on fire. When I say it's on fire, we had a good time over there at Tassili. And we was doing it over there. So big up to Tassili, of course. Once again, let's give her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause. Tassili had an excellent event. Y'all need to make it down here next year. She always do it around the same time. And of course, want to remind y'all again, don't forget, don't miss out on Baba Ashra Kwesi coming from Kemet and Ethiopia, straight to King Simon, baby. We're going to be doing it live and direct. And if y'all don't know, now y'all know the Saqqara Temple, the Saqqara Step Pyramids has been reopened after 41 years. And Baba Kwesi got some very extraordinary pictures to close out the lecture on ancient African history and the origin of Masonry and the Masonic order. So Dr. Baba Ashra Kwesi is going to drop it like it's hot, all right? All right, so at the top of the hour, 55 minutes after the hour, 5 minutes before the top of the hour, family. Of course, you see, I'm in my smooth voice. You know, I need to go down to my smooth voice so y'all know that I used to do nighttime radio also. But because my voice is a little raspy at this time, we're going to have a good time anyway, because we got two guests coming in. A wife and husband team, or a husband and wife team, or just the balance itself. You know what I'm saying? This is your brother King Simon, and of course we're gonna have a good time. So you know the 2 rules already. You know I'm about my rules. Now I gotta give rules, because rules exist even in the body. There's a rule to digestion. There's a rule to circulation. So King Simon got to give rules to this show. Please thumb up, share, and like this video, this broadcast, to build the algorithm, because I need your help to build my algorithm so we can keep on doing what we got to do to keep the content popping. Remember, sharing is caring. And don't forget, respectfully, this is a troll-free zone. So trolls, please take a stroll somewhere else, or please just sit in the audience and behave yourself like you've been raised and not dragged up. All right, trolls? I want to show y'all that. Show y'all some love, man, because I don't hate trolls. I understand some of them go through some psychological problems, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Do remember my websites are kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com and www.numbersaresimple.com. Those are my website. And of course, the channels that you can find us on YouTube is King Simon Presents, or Numbers Are Simple with King Simon, or FB Live at King Simon and King Simon Productions. And also, you know, you can catch me on IG. But always remember, please thumb up, share, and like this broadcast to build the algorithms, just to help your brother out. You know how we do. And if you really want to help your brother, don't use super chat. Guess what? You want to make sure you put some fuel in this machine. All you have to do is circulate, spread love via CashApp and PayPal right now. That's www.paypal.me/King Simon for those out of seas and over the world and all 196,940,000 square miles of the planet. And if you want to do CashApp, if you're in America, just do the $ King Simon 3158. Show love, spread love. The more you circulate love, below it comes right back to you. Don't do super chat, please. Don't do that. And already I want to shout out to all of those who took the time to spread love through Cash App, PayPal. We really appreciate all of you. All right. Now tonight I want y'all to hold your questions. Hold your questions. Like it says on the board here, please save questions until we ask for it. Thanks for watching. And this is what you're going to see flashing on the air. This is what you're going to see during the last moments of the show. If you want to write your question, write one question in the chat. We don't need a dissertation. We just need one simple question. All right. That's how we're doing it. Remember, if you want to buy all my books or get to all my links, even the YouTube channels, all you have to do is go to Linktree/King Simon, the numerator. That's Linktree/King Simon, the numerator. And also, we're still supporting Weed, California, courtesy of Baba James Smalls and all his family over there. So make sure you go to this GoFundMe and show them support the historic Lincoln Heights Emergency Fund. And also, you can contact Baba Professor Smalls at AMPONSA3@gmail.com. Big up to Professor Smalls all the time. That's our Baba, and we got to show them enough respect. I hope everybody is doing well out there. Let me check on the chat to see what's going on. How y'all feeling out there? I see love and light. I thought you'd still be at the, no. I got things to do, man. Oh, apologize. It looks like the flyer is spelled Tassili. Don't worry about that. Greetings to all of y'all. Cigar, big up to all of y'all. Big up to everybody that's tuning in. Remember, again, like, share, and help to build the algorithms. Let people know we're going to be speaking to acupuncturists and one of the doctors of ancient ancient Asiatic or traditional Asiatic medicine. They're going to be coming up in the top of the hour. It will be 8 o'clock on this side of the East Coast. And I believe it will be 5 o'clock on the Pacific side, the West Coast. And those that are in Africa and England, I think it's 5 hours ahead and all that. Big up to you people out there. Big up to the truck drivers out there and the nurses and doctors, all the people that do watch me and can tolerate the crazy King Simon when I'm turned up. But just make sure when you come on my station, that means you love yourself just as much as I love you, because I love myself. And that's why I love you. All right. So again, please forgive me for my voice. Long weekend in the ATL. Believe me, long weekend. We was on top of the mountain top this morning. We was on top of the mountain this morning. Oh yeah, they got pictures on my IG, got pictures on Brother Richard's channel, Black Magic 363, or you can go to the YouTube and you can actually see some of the event because Rich was really recording and showing. And also you can go to our IG, Black Magic 363. I hope the family is doing well out there. How y'all feeling out there? I hope everybody's doing well, taking care of yourself. Don't get yourself in no trouble, no health troubles at least. I'm taking care of my voice, so I know what it is. You know, that's why we got to do what we got to do. And that's why it's better to always stay focused and do what you got to do, make things happen, man. It's a blessing to be alive and well, especially, you know, and we was acknowledging that at the time. And that's what we was doing all day today, you know, and I think it's important that we always give thanks and be grateful every time we get out of that sleep as we're waiting for our guests to come in from the background. And I think it's important that we all reflect on the things that we need to do, as well as reflect on the things that we have done and how we can make it better. Because all of us are striving to be better. You're not going to be perfect, but at least you can better your best, like the great Les Brown used to say. At least you can better your best, like the great Les Brown used to say. So I hope y'all take those words with great kindness, not just to yourself, but be kind to one another. You know, spread love to each other as much as you can, because you never know how long a person's going to be on this plane of existence. All right, I'm just waiting for my guests to come in. Like I said, we had a fantastic time today, very fantastic time, and I suggest everybody get to climb Blue Mountain when they get a chance. You know what I'm saying? Get to, not Blue Mountain, that's Jamaica. Blue Mountain, that's I'm talking about Stone Mountain. When you get a chance, come on in. It's only a mile. It's a mile climb, but it's a good climb. Believe me, it's a good climb. 1,000 feet high in the air. It's a good climb. Over 1,000. You can Google how much height that place is. So come on out, man. Come on out. The next time we do it, we want to see a lot of y'all there. So I hope y'all do come out the next time we do it up that mountain and do a dedication to our ancestors in every form or fashion, because they need our respect at all costs. Yes, they need our respect at all costs. All right. So please respect your ancestors in every little way. Respect your ancestors, man, because they've done a lot for us, man. Done a lot. Believe me. They come to me in my dreams, so I know they've done a lot. You know? Yes. Okay, so I'm waiting for these people here. You know. They have to press something. Okay, so they're saying they haven't got you. I mean, press the button. They have to press something. Y'all got to press. I don't see y'all yet. Hold on one second. We'll be right back after this real quick. We're going to play this commercial real quick, and then we're going to come right back. Boom. Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon, the numeral-based. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the numeral-based for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now. On Sunday, October 9th in Stone Mountain Village from 2 to 7 p.m. Papa Ashwa Kwesi and the Red Pillar will be in Stone Mountain. Get your tickets through Linktree/King Simon the Numerator or text now at 347-496-1022. Get your tickets now. It's the numerational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022 and get my books on Amazon now. Hey, remember, you can get my books also through Linktree. That's right. Remember, you can get my books also through Linktree. Yeah, there's a little technical difficulty in the back there. I don't know what they're getting, but they'll be up in a moment. Forgive me. Please forgive me once again. And we're going to have the great Dr. Bishara and his beautiful wife, Dr. Danett. They will be in the building momentarily. You know, and I had to send them another link. I sent it. Okay, I sent it. So hopefully they'll come up on the background this time, and we're gonna learn, family. This is all about learning. That's why I'm telling people to share, like. And once again, don't forget, Dr. Phil Valentine will be in the building. Dr. Phil Valentine will be in the building on Wednesday. Dr. Phil Valentine will be in the building. So make sure you tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell all your cousins that Dr. Phil will be in the building on Wednesday. All right, as we're waiting for these beautiful people to come up. And again, got to acknowledge Mama Tassili. She did a wonderful, wonderful job. Wonderful job. Yep, there it goes. Wonderful job. She gave the libation and everything. Like I said, forgive me, my throat is working things out. My throat is working things out. Okay, I believe they're coming up now because I just resent a link. I do see them in the background now. Woo, Lord, it's Mercury retrograde. We know what this is. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? Something. That's why I got 7 computers, just in case. Without any further ado, I know y'all been waiting anyway. So, and it's not their fault. It's just how things go in this computer world. It's 8:08, so that's like a lion's gate. So I'm happy for that. Let's welcome the 2 doctors we're about to bring on, man. They are about the acupuncture. They are about the traditional Asian medicine, and we're gonna learn, and show us how to earn our health back to normal through this great stuff. Let's welcome the one, the only, my brother and my sister, Dr. BisharaWilson and Dr. Danett C. Bean. Let me put them on the screen now. Let's bring them in. Hey, y'all, there you go. Okay, hold on one second. I know. What up, though?
Peace.
Hey.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Yeah, you can hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. All the way live.
Y'all sounded good. Y'all sounded like y'all could do a whole song together, like BB and CC.
Ashford and Simpson.
Ashford and Simpson.
Alive. Everybody alive, though.
Yes, right. One of them is. You're right. Go ahead. I don't want to laugh at that.
Don't get us started. You know, we got bars too.
I know that. Yeah. I know y'all got bars. Well, first and foremost, thank y'all very much for coming on the show and gracing us with your presence. I know it's a long time coming, definitely knowing, of course, the expertise that you provide for our community. And let's start with some of the business. I want people to see your websites and all that first in the beginning. So that's good. Of course, Dr. Danett, ladies first. You don't mind, Dr. Bishara? You don't like that, right? Ladies first. I'm going to play them first. All right, I got it. Dr. Danett C. Bean, guest. She's a doctor of traditional Asian medicine. Contact via the email. The Dr. Burnett is good at drbishara.com. That's good, right, sister?
Yes, yeah. My website is drbishara.com. So
Oh, I
just
got that. I
yep.
got that right there. Stop playing. I got that. Oh, you ain't got.
My
You got Dr.
apologies.
Don't worry. I'm good at this now. And of course, Dr. Bishara is a DACM, which is Dr. Bishara.
Doctor of
Tell the people.
Acupuncture and Chinese Medicine.
Right. And the L.AC is, of course, licensed acupuncture, right? And of course,
Correct.
right. And his info, of course, you can go to that, his email right there, show love, of course. She has PayPal and Cash App. I was able to get your text, so I was able to put it in there. Also, her email from the PayPal. Is that cool, right? That's the email, right? That's good. All right. And I want y'all to spread love. Stop playing. Don't spread love to me. Spread love to them. That's a spread love.
And
Yeah, that's what you're saying, brother.
my email is
Yes. For PayPal?
No, the email for the
Yes.
info is
Yes.
info at New York Sports Acupuncture.
Okay, and that's the NYC
NY Sports ACU.com.
Oh, supposed to say Sports ACU?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I didn't get that in the text here. So okay,
My
so Sports
apologies.
ACU, no problem. All right. So first and foremost, while we're doing that, before we put that back on, who wants to start off first? Because I want to know, how did y'all get into this type of field? Now I know your numbers, but I know I already know y'all numbers, but I just want to make sure I'm right, because those numbers equate to dealing with health and healing and all that kind of stuff. So let's start off with Dr. Danett, if she don't mind. Okay, go ahead.
Sure. So I mean, time goes, but I'll out myself in the late 90s.
Mhm.
After I finished college, one of my friends said to me that I should try acupuncture, and I was like, no, thank you. I wasn't interested in needles. I had needle trauma.
Oh,
And
wow.
but this friend was very convincing, and I went, and it absolutely changed my life. There were things that I didn't realize were off with my health that corrected. And I would sometimes have visions on the table, and I was like, this is crazy. I want to help as many people as I can with this. And so I started studying on my own with an acupuncturist, and then to get licensed in New York State, you have to, do the whole training and so forth. And so that was my beginning to the medicine.
Yes.
And then I went through some different things as a woman, from giving birth and dealing with postnatal issues. And then that put the spin on my already women's health specialty to include maternal health years back. So, yeah.
Well, that's some powerful. Let me give that a round of applause. Man, you've been through it. Now, before I go to you, Dr. Bishara, now, Dr. Danett, was some of you, anybody in your family into this before you? Anybody in your family was about this help back in the day?
My mother, she was interested in becoming a nurse, but at the time, she wasn't pushed forward with it, and there was, there was a lot holding her back, and so she didn't get to fulfill that. And interestingly enough, my dad was really interested in writing, so that's my other.
Yes, that's the other gift, of course.
Right.
Of course, that's the other gift.
No, he wanted to be a writer. She wanted to be a nurse. So boom, here you go.
Hey, you got the combination. Get that around the applause. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. Now, brother, Dr. Bishara, how you doing, sir? How you feeling, sir, Mr. Wilson?
I'm well. Thanks again for having us on. Similarly, my journey started in definitely being influenced from like the 80s, from seeing books like Back to Eden, Family's Houses. It seemed like everybody had that book. And in like the 90s, my mother, she was onto like the health kick. Even from the 80s, she was on the health kick, taking a lot of vitamins, and then in the 90s on the health kick. And then when I got to college, I tapped into my own inner self and started meditating, getting into herbs. And for my senior project in college, I wrote a short book called Good Health and Well-Being for African Americans for my senior project. And I used like Queen Afua's Heal Thyself and Life of Africa, Bless His Spirit, African Holistic Health, and some other books. And when I graduated, I know I was interested mostly in like herbs. And so that I attended, they had a great herbal pharmacy. And so part of that, I had to do the entire program, which was a master's level program. And that was back in 98 when I started studying officially in terms of, I guess, on the institutional level, like 96 when I started meditating. And it's all led up to finished in 2002 in school with my master's, and whole bunch of stories in between and from then until the present. You know, that's kind of what we do all day, every day for the past 2 decades.
Man, I've known that. Let's give that a round of applause, because you're always, every time I work with you, you know, you came straight to my house to help me out one time, bro. That's why I never forget. You know, you and another Dr. McKeever was also one of my acupuncture. You're the two people that ever introduced me to any form of acupuncture. You know, although Dr. Laila Africa and his wife did it also, because his wife is also an acupuncturist. But y'all, as far as Brooklyn, y'all were the one that brought it, and I kept on, you know, said I'm going to come to you after that injury. You know, it seems that both of y'all healed some injury. You had the lower back, and she had my arm when I did martial arts, so that was all in pain. And it really worked. It really worked from the time. And when I did this with Dr. McCabe, it was so funny. We was in front of an event at Nicholas. And we was doing it, sampling it out right then and there. I'm like, yo, and then my shoulder that I had from rolling out and doing all flying rollouts was much better. So I got to commend the science itself. And a lot of people might call it, some people might call it whatever, because they don't understand the science, because people are afraid of needles, you know, as far as that. But the topic really for this show today, for both of you, I want y'all to think about it. How can traditional Asian medicine help our people? Really supposed to be said our people. So please, let's delve into that. Sister, you could go first, or the brother can go first, whatever you want to do. Right.
Yeah, I just want to chime in right quick that I want to honor what influenced me as well,
yes,
to get into the medicine, because I forgot to say that my best friend growing up was Muslim. I used to show up with my ham sandwich, and she'd have this big book with a red X in my face, and I'd be like, please, y'all, I don't understand it, but don't.
Sister Shahrazad Ali's book.
Yeah, well, maybe it was a blue book, a little blue book with a pig and a red X. And she had my face at lunch every day. And I didn't understand it all, but I was just like, I don't understand this, but I'm getting harassed at lunch. And so my best friend growing up, Abana, she put me on. Her mother was a naturopath. God bless her spirit.
Assalamu alaikum, Abana. And the mother. Yes.
And so, you know, at her house, there'd be sorrel, there'd be ginger. And we were at a Queen Afua seminar when I was like 13. And that's when I decided. She's like, when are you going to stop eating meat? I was like, I just did, you know, from the presentation. So I have to give respect to Abana and her family for being an influence to me growing up.
That, and again, get back to that topic.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, that's my sister there. That's sister. I could call her anytime. She's such a beautiful spirit, and she's still helping people to this day. You know, you went to the Sacred Women program too? You didn't go to the Sacred Women.
We worked together. I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. No.
We both submitted articles that's in
the book.
Heal,
Planet Heal, right?
Planet
Heal. I'm in the book too. Planet Heal. Yeah, we all in the book. Yes. The book right here. Let me show the people the book. If y'all in the book, I want to make sure. Yeah, I know they got to see that. Wait a minute. I know I got it here. It's under my Dr. Africa book, I think. I know I got it here somewhere. Where you at, man? Stop playing. It's hiding.
Man, shout out to Queen Afua.
I'm trying to find the book.
Similarly,
I know I can find somewhere. I got so much books.
And I know my mother, one of the things that helped to spark her off too was Heal Thyself.
Yes.
So Queen, she's affected so many lives directly and indirectly. So shout out. And she's the one who also charged me and said, I want you to take this medicine and go and get it and bring it back to our people. So even with this question, I remember that I was like, she charged me with that back in like 98 and told me to go and do that. So here we are.
Now, go ahead,
and then when she saw us together, she was like, you know what? I would have picked y'all for each other. She was so happy. She's like, y'all are together? She's like, that's who I would have picked for you.
Oh, give Queen a well-deserved round of applause. That's my mama. She's a great one, man. I've known her since the 80s when she was with Dr. Phil Valentine. So I go back that far with him. So, but, you know, again, you know, because a lot of people, you know, back in the day, they used to call, you know, Asians, the weak man of China, and all those old things from back in the day, and all those type of things. So why I'm saying, I know Dr. Africa used to deal with the ethnicity when it came to herbs and all that kind of stuff. So how is it that the traditional Asian medicine is helping our people? And because of the ethnic background, it doesn't matter, or doesn't it matter anymore when it comes to that? Who would like to deal with that?
Well, when you go to African Holistic Health,
yes,
that was actually one of the first books probably the first book that I saw the meridians in there.
Yes.
So he actually has the meridians, and the meridians are constant across every single ethnicity in the planet. So it's not something that's just specific to Asians in terms of Chinese. When you look in Tibet, when you go to India, even when you go to some of the Sesh, the so-called papyrus in Kemet, they speak about different meridians and flows. And so this is something that's like constant across cultures.
Yes.
I know some folks too may take issue around maybe even some herbs and things like that.
Yes.
And even our folks, we from different places. Like my family is from the South.
Okay.
And there are herbs that are indigenous to the South. There are herbs that are indigenous to Africa. There are herbs that are indigenous to Honduras. There are herbs that are indigenous to India, Asia, wherever. But we all share the planet. And I found great success using herbs and acupuncture, the Qigong. It shows up in our cultures in so many different ways. And similarly around different like theories. I don't want to go all over the place.
Right. But no, bear with us.
Yeah, when you look in West Africa, when you look at the tradition with the Ifa, and when you do like the Ifa oracle, and they toss the cowrie shells, with a binary system. This is the same system that's used with like the I Ching with their divination system. You go to the Dagara tradition with
I was going to give praise to Malidoma Somé, one of my teachers.
Yes, the great, right. Yes, big up. I have his book. Yes.
And the Dagara tradition, when you look at the medicine wheel that they use, it's literally the same exact medicine wheel as the 5 elements. And so, matter of fact, I found in my studies a strong correlation between spiritual and even medicinal medicine theory with West Africa and so-called Chinese medicine or East Asian medicine. However, and then more so with like Kemet in India, I see more of a close kind of with the philosophies there, but I've seen a lot of similarities.
That's right.
So a lot of our folks, we trace our lineage to West Africa through transatlantic enslavement or just genetic or whatever. So, yep.
Yeah, and the brother just put up about also don't forget black folks was in China. Yeah, Dr. Rashidi used to point that out. I got his whole book on it. So that whole ancient Asia in China, Africans in China. Yeah, most definitely. You see them in Japan, all of them over there. So I can see where it can all come from. I just wanted to make sure people understand, as people are watching, they're learning, and why they shouldn't be afraid of, because we've been taught to be afraid of needles, especially the ones with those certain gauges, the big ones. So a lot of us afraid of that. So how do y'all actually help others to be unafraid? Because it's a psychological thing. And I thought, I wasn't, but because in the martial arts, they always teach us about the meridians in martial arts and pressure points. I was cool with it as long as it's not overdone, because we could be healers and killers also. If you apply it, you got to know what you're doing with it.
You got to know how to heal them points if you're going to hit them.
Exactly.
You better know how to bounce
out. Yes, sir. So explain that and how that can be very relative for them to overcome that fear to want to do something like what you do and what you provide. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I just have to speak for a quick moment to another person who influenced me, Dumasani Kambishamba.
There you go. Okay, let's go.
Acupuncturist. And so he told me that when he went to Africa and he already knew the study of Chinese herbs, that the same colors that were being used in the different parts of Africa that he was traveling to was the same way that we looked at colors to help heal different organs. And he was like, wow, this is the same, you know?
Yes.
And so one day sitting in acupuncture school, we learned a point called Ashi. That means that it hurts there. Ouch, sure. Yeah. I'm like, that's Ashe. And then
that's right.
And then after I finished acupuncture school, I got to study with Malidoma Somé, and the numerology, everything just lined up. And I was like, this is all the same and all one. And I think that constantly there are so many things to just divide our people.
Good.
You know, and I think that also, you know, at some point, maybe it'll just be doctors of Eastern medicine. Maybe we'll just, you know, because there's so much overlap. So I just wanted to speak to that.
No, that's good.
Yeah. No, so in terms of how people can, you know, work to step outside of it, I think that it's really important for people to first understand that our bodies have a natural healing intelligence. That's what all indigenous medicines have worked off of, is this understanding that we have a natural healing intelligence and that we're connected to something larger than ourselves. And that using needles, using herbs, using massage, using nutrition, each thing has its different place at different times. And so, you know, the needles that we use are very thin, like thinner than a hair, not a lock.
yes, I love it.
Thinner than a strand of hair. And and I think it's just important to get to be open and to try. Like over the last few years, we've seen you know, what works and what doesn't, right? That we've been under an illusion of who's going to take care of us, right? For some of us. And so it's time for us, I think, to learn to trust our bodies and to understand that when we're putting the needle in, we're not just putting in a needle randomly. We're looking at your tongue, we're feeling your pulse, we're listening to what your body has communicated to us. And then we're following that with points based off of what your body has said. So it's not, you know, lots of times I had needle trauma, you know, and so, and I've worked with people who've had needle trauma, and we just do a massage and we work with the breath. Some people don't even know the needles have gone in. Some people are knocked out. I was so relaxed. I wasn't sure where I was, you know? So I think the thing is that if we want things to be different, we have to try.
Yes, and be fearless, right? And be fearless, yes.
And this medicine's been around for thousands of years, thousands and thousands of years.
Yes, I'm fully agreeing with what y'all do, because it has proven to work for me, that's for sure. In many ways, that's why I'm walking down, because of your husband, because I went dropping straight down. And that was the roughest, not being able to talk, because I mean, not being able to walk. And I always said to myself, if my children got to wipe my backside, I need to get out of here. I don't need to be here. Look at all that. In other words, I'm not going to go through all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not going through all of that.
And it affects people when they're in pain, because they're not going to work out. And then that makes them more likely to be obese. And then obesity makes them more likely to get diabetes. It was a series of things that happen when we can't move. And you know, Dr. Bishara is amazing.
And let me tell you what I went through first before we get more, because what Dr. Bishara did and helped me to understand the exercise, because when you're doing sessions, these spiritual sessions, numerology and astrology, you sit there a lot of times. So I was in flux with a whole lot of sessions that whole week. And by the time I finished that week, I got out the bed the next day, because I didn't stand up and go work it out or walk it out. I just kept on sitting down, doing. And by the time of the end of the week, I got out the bed and fell straight down like I had no legs anymore. I pulled myself to the bathroom to get I was like, what the? Wow. So I started beating myself and start tapping myself, old Chinese beats like this. I started hitting and making the blood flow come back. And sure enough, when I tell you, and I said, man, what's the name? Just moved down to, I think, Florida. And I said, you know what? The next brother I know who's been doing this is Dr. Bishara. And that's when I contact my brother. And he showed me every time I do sessions too long, I'm shaking, I'm working, I'm doing stretching and all. I got an inversion table. I got all kinds of stuff. So I think
all necessary too.
All necessary, because I know you work in sports medicine, right? You also deal with sports.
Yes.
Now you deal with celebrities. Which arena are you working with? Which arena are you working in now?
Which way?
Which arena are you working with? Are you working it out of now?
Oh no, I'm not in any particular arena. I've working
awesome.
on getting the connection back with some folks in the WNBA.
Right.
Actually, one of my colleagues is the acupuncturist for the Warriors.
Oh, get out.
And that's actually, I'll tell you, that's one of the secrets of the
Yes.
Warriors. You see how healthy, and he's actually, it's like his fourth ring with them.
Yes.
And he's the acupuncturist. And so how you see Steph Curry and all of them coming back from these injuries quickly, part of their secret science is acupuncture.
Yes, I seen Michael Jordan with his leg in needles one time. So yes. So it's out there. Yeah, he got the pictures with him doing that whole needlework. So I mean, it's an extraordinary art form. I think it's an art, but it's a healing art form that a lot of people need to stop being afraid of it and stop and really study and contemplate doing that for certain injuries. Also, I understand that you can use these medicines to induce either to help with the pregnancy, and if people want to, I noticed that even hairline and hair loss and all that. I mean, explain all of the dynamics that, like I said, this is about helping our people. So whoever could go down the Asian medicine way or the acupuncture way, wherever you want to go with it, let's go with it.
So I'm just going to tap in some more from the first question, just a little, just to give you just to give folks an idea of how small the smallest needles are. When you look at, like, most people, when they think of a needle, they think of a hypodermic needle, like Dr. Danett said, needle trauma, just the whole thing around like heroin and all of that in our communities, and just in general, our folks just can be squeamish, Tuskegee, all of those sort of things. When you look at the tip of a hypodermic needle, you can actually fit 30 of our needles into the tip of a hypodermic needle. So that's how thin they are. Wow. One of the most common things that I've heard over the years when folks are getting acupuncture after we put the first one in. And so for Dr. Danett and I'm sure so many folks have like come to us and it was their first time getting acupuncture. And after the first needle, most people go, "Oh, that's it?"
Yep.
Thing I use, and her needle she uses like what they call like a Japanese style acupuncture, which is very
wow.
All we do is just tapping in, and I mean, it's super profound. Like Doc, she impressed me all the time. Like with her style, her skill.
Look at these two. I see how much y'all love each other. Look at these two. Get that around the applause. Get black love.
And so when you're dealing with this medicine, also, we're talking a lot about acupuncture, but there are many more modalities besides acupuncture. There's acupuncture, there's acupressure, there's herbs, which is my forte. And like I say, what brought me into this medicine in the first place, when you're dealing with diet, you're dealing with, again, the massage, you're dealing with Qigong, which are like meditation sort of exercise. There's so many different ways to go after the body. You can access some of the points using magnets. So if folks are like needle squeamish, and I would say there's so many different things that you can still do besides needles. Now, for some folks, you're dealing with different sports injuries and stuff like that, shoulder pain, back pain, knee pain, that sort of thing. Yeah, you may need some acupuncture along with some exercises and the herbs, because we look at the body holistically.
Yes.
Also, when you look at the history of our people in this country, we're freedom movements. The Black Panther Party was doing acupuncture in our neighborhood in like 70s and the 80s.
Matula, right? Matula Shakur and all of the great Matula, Dr. Luka. He's still alive, right? He's still alive, right?
Yes, Dr. Matula Shakur was a doctor of acupuncture. In Oriental medicine. He was one of the first.
Big up to him. I gotta give him a round, bro. Big up to him all the time, man.
Another one of our mentors and colleagues, Dr. B. Kinsey, here in Brooklyn. She was the first one of our folks licensed in New York back in the 80s.
Sister Kinsey. Gotta give him a round of applause, man. Gotta give it to him.
And they used acupuncture in the ears, what we call auricular acupuncture. There's a 5-needle protocol. NADA protocols, a national, international protocol for acupuncture detox, where we use acupuncture along with, like Narcotics Anonymous and things like that to help folks break the addiction of
Hold on one second, Dr. Bishara, because I was about to go there because it also could help with mental health, right? All this
yes,
can help with mental health. Please, let's, because this is what people are suffering from a lot nowadays since the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that too much of that. So I mean, from what you just said, let's go right into mental health, because that was the next question I was going to go with. If you want.
Yeah, they have there's even organizations like Acupunctures Without Borders.
Yes.
Where where folks will go out as emergency acupuncturists to places like Haiti to we did some work after Hurricane Katrina, fundraising, doing acupuncture on folks in the ears.
Yes.
With the ears, we can, like Dr. Danett and I, like on like hardcore, like for real, sit us down. We could probably treat just using the ears and even other stuff.
Yes.
Give us 10 folks, 10 acupuncturists, we could probably treat a couple thousand people literally in a day, just with using the ears. Hurricane Katrina, a lot of different things.
And why specifically the ear? What was, because you're not doing the whole body. Why are you doing only the ear? Please, let's tap into that. What was that?
So we have what are called like different microcosms in the body, just like the hand reflexology and the foot reflexology, where the whole body can show up on the hands. Similarly, the whole body shows up in the ears.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
So you can access the whole. I'm talking about back pain, knee pain, relaxation. I've seen videos where they've done acupuncture in the ears with electric stimulation, and it's helped to like move kidney stones. I mean, this medicine, our bodies are greatly divinely made. And so when we tap into this medicine and other medicines, this is like the language of our ancestors, the language of the creator, and tapping into that language in the body. Using again acupuncture, using herbs, using food, using qigong, using massage, using the whole spectrum of medicine.
Have you now people, hold on one second, but I got to make sure got to big up who we're speaking with right here right now, those that are just tuning in, because I see people calling in. I guess they're coming in from their parties and doing their thing, the backyard thing. All right, so people still celebrating Labor Day. So big up to Dr. BisharaWilson is in the building, and his beautiful wife, Dr. DanettBean, is in the building. Let's get that around the applause. Get that around the applause. They're doing it. Oh God, you was whining on the parkway.
Somewhere.
Get something out here, boy. Get something out here. Yeah,
it'll do.
I used to do parties out there, so I know what that is.
I already know.
Yeah. So, and I want people, again, their website. I want to make sure y'all know the website, flow.page / Dr. Bishara. And don't forget her beautiful website here is www.drDanettBeanAcuPC.com. Remember, it's all about the traditional Asiatic medicine, Asian medicine, but also much more herbalism. The herbal practitioners, naturopathic practitioners, they do what they got to do to make things happen. And, one of the questions I wanted to ask in particular, because children, how, because I know when I was a child, Lord, you take all that needle from me, it's done. So weird. I mean, what? No needle, I'm 3. So how do y'all deal with children, and how young do you go with children? How old is it? How old do they have to be able to deal with acupuncture?
So
please go ahead. Okay, teach me.
So many things.
I know.
I wanted to say something about the emotion.
Let's go back. It
kind of fits in with the ears. I use them in almost every patient. We say that the kidneys open to the ear. So I always use it for that reason, because it helps to towards preventing aging, if you will, the negative effects. And also it's extremely relaxing.
Okay.
So there's that. Moving our way towards quick pregnancy, because I'm a maternal health specialist.
Okay, good.
My deepest hope is that more organizations open up to having acupuncture be a part of their wellness as we work to, now it's a whole thing, right? In terms of it's been maternal mortality, maternal morbidity has been. I don't know if it's ever been different in this country, and how can it be given what we've experienced.
Exactly.
And so, what I work to do is, as opposed to, I've done, points to help women go into labor. But what I prefer to do is what we call pre-birth acupuncture, which is three to 4 sessions, 1 session a week, starting week 36. And there's a set of points that have been researched. This stuff is being used in Europe.
Right. Of course, to get the birth rate back up.
Right. Helps to promote cervical ripening. And then it also just helps the woman, like based off of what's going on for her, because there's a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress that can go on during that time. And so there's been research that shows that there was decreased medical interventions, more efficient labor. So there's a lot that can be done with that. So I offer that. And then I also offer postnatal sessions where we use the herb called moxa to help strengthen her back. And I believe that if more women have that done and have access to that, then it will decrease maternal morbidity and potentially, this is my belief, maternal mortality for subsequent pregnancies. Dr. Bishara,
go ahead. My book. Yeah. See, you should have sent me a picture. I could have put it up in the. If I had a picture, I could have put it right in the front. I didn't.
It's okay.
Let's put it up in the front. Hold on, let me put it up in the front. That's it. It's on your website, right? You're selling it through your website.
It's on my website. It's on Amazon. On
Amazon. Okay, a taste of our old medicine. That's nice. Yeah. That's a beautiful. Give that a round of applause, fam. She got a book. Bishara, Dr. Bishara, where your book at? Your book is there. Let's make sure.
I'm soon. Willing.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Many in here. I need to.
Right. I understand. Now, back to the young people. Let's get with the children.
Yes. But so this affects the young people. Is kind of like what I'm getting to, because the healthier that the mom is, the healthier that helps the baby. Even when we think about like in traditional Asian medicine, and we work with the elements.
Right. That's beautiful.
Yeah. This was based off of the experience that I went through after having my son, and the things that I wish I would have known. It's very practical. It's for women. And but we have the elements, and they go in a cycle. And so we can either go right to trying to strengthen an organ, but the way to make it its healthiest is by strengthening the mother element first. So then she's able to give it to the child. So to give her energy, the chi, the support that's needed. And sometimes that mother needs more energy and more support. So there have been times where I've worked with children, and I'm working with them, but I realize that a lot of it, in some cases, not all cases, but sometimes the mom is just so anxious about what's going on with the child that the parent sometimes needs the treatment equally as the child does. In terms of for children, how young babies are born with their meridians intact. So you can do a very gentle massage along their channels. If they're having difficulty, let's say, if they've had like respiratory issues, then there can be like a gentle massage that's done around their lung channel. We actually have some tools called Shoni Shin. They're like very little massage tools. So we tend to do more massage on the younger ones. But, they can get needles like as they get older, like 4, 5. Some people may do younger, but for me, baby till around 3, 4, 5. Once they're able to kind of be still, And our son gets acupuncture and he loves it. And sometimes it's like, don't forget about this point here. He has his own acupuncturist too, because we don't want to miss seeing something. Like sometimes you feel like I'm the healer, but when you're close in, sometimes you miss things. So I think it's really important for all of us to have our own integrative medical team. So,
that's right. Now give that a round of applause. How old is your son? You doing that? How old is he?
He just turned 10.
10 years old. Like doing acupuncture. How long he's been doing it from? Since what age you've been doing it?
I mean,
3, 4, 5.
3, 4.
Oh,
but as a baby, he would get massaged.
We did. Yeah, when he was a baby, I definitely massaged him every day, putting him to bed. And again, for children too, in addition to the acupuncture, we deal with diet as the first and foremost, and herbs. Our son, he's pretty much been taking herbs almost pretty much every day of his life.
He'll remind you. He's like, hey, don't forget to give me my herbs today. And it's not the sweetest thing either. He understands, and that's how we told him. You have to understand this is life. I just want to say this right quick.
Go ahead.
You know, sometimes mothers are like, well, how do I get them to take this? They won't take it. You can put in a little juice, but I also say this is life. Sometimes things are going to be sweet. Sometimes things are going to be bitter.
That's right.
Sometimes it's going to be salty. Sometimes it's going to be sour. And so he's come to accept it. So, and that helped him to be open to other tastes. He loves water, like spicy. He's open.
He's open. Wow. Give that young man a round of applause. Yes. I've seen him around with y'all in Brooklyn a few times.
And we also teaching him again with, she was talking about, as Net was talking about the flavors, for the audience, you know, each of the different flavors stimulate different organs. So we say the sour flavor stimulates the liver, bitter stimulates the heart, sweet and even bland stimulate the spleen and digestive system, acrid and spicy stimulates the lungs, and salty stimulates the kidneys. And so as we explain that to him, he understands that, and for the audience too.
Yes.
We have to get in all of the different flavors, because most folks, you know, in this country, what are the two main flavors that people like? Sweet and salty. And what's that? Too much sweet is what? The diabetes. And too much is what? The high blood pressure.
Yes.
And we know we need the bitters, we need the sour, we need the spicy, we need the acrid, all of these other flavors to balance it out. And all of this, even in addition to the organs, it stimulates the production of different hormones and digestive juices. And so the theory is, you know, a lot of stuff can seem metaphysical, but it's also scientific. So it's that mix between, you know, something that can be broken down in terms of scientific research along with ancient medicine and ancient theory. And back to the first thing and how we started is how can it help our people? One of the great things about this medicine is that it goes back thousands of years in an unbroken line. In terms of the most popular medical systems that go back that long would be this medicine in terms of so-called Chinese medicine or Taoist medicine or Eastern medicine, and also Ayurveda.
Yes.
And so they go back with fully established theory around medicine, around diagnosis, in terms
peer review, right? Peer review also, right? Peer review. Also,
and then the peer review in terms of modern time, but peer review in terms of the billions of people over the past 2,000 years. Some of the books, like a lot of the books that we use, are literally from the year 200, the year 400, the year 1600.
Wow.
These are like our standard books in terms of the herbs, for the acupuncture, for food, and then you combine that with the modern scientific research to verify everything. It's like, come on, it's unstoppable.
It's unstoppable. You know, y'all open for questions. Let's give that a round of applause. Open for questions real quick. For the short time that we're gonna have them until 9 o'clock, family. You know, I don't like to do long things. People be doing 2 and 3 hours. No, these people got to get some rest. They got things to do. Stop playing. All right. So first question that came up on the screen. Question: can acupuncture help sciatica nerve issues? Please, you know what it is.
This is how we started out with like one of the great things is that most definitely in terms of like the sports acupuncture, which is my specialty, just being an athletic person, and I know how it feels for your body to be out of whack and for your body not to perform, and that sciatic pain radiating from the back, going down the back of the leg to the ankle, or down the side of the leg to the ankle or to the knee. But acupuncture is very effective. We deal with the different points that come off of the side of the spine, but of course we're not hitting the nerve, we're not touching the nerves. The nerves are super protected, but we're still affecting the nerve pathways that the sciatic goes in terms of the L4, L5, the lumbar 4, lumbar 5, lumbar 5, sciatic, sacral 1, you know, from where that whole sciatic to help to relieve the muscle spasm. It can be directly in the lower back, the muscle spasm that can be actually coming off the spine. the slip disc in terms of relaxing how that sciatic nerve goes through the glutes. And so, short answer, yes, acupuncture.
Yeah. No, that was good. That's informative. That's what we want. And Dr. Bean, now, Dr. Bean is now. How does some of the herbs help with the sciatica too? Just in case acupuncture, they don't want acupuncture. Do herbs help with the nerves and the sciatica nerve issues also? Can you address that?
Yes, absolutely. And as Dr. Bishara said before, we have lots of different modalities. If you think about traditional Asian medicine as a tree, we have the acupuncture, we have the herbs. How this works typically is if somebody is having pain, discomfort, dealing with a sciatic nerve issue, typically there's herbs that will enter a channel. We'll say that will enter the channel. And we use herbs that help to move the chi, move the blood, because typically there's some stagnation or lack of movement that's happening there. And then we also have to look at the person's underlying constitution or condition, because that's what set things up in the first place, which is one of the beautiful things about the medicine. It's not just you got this. It's like, well, but why did you get it? You know, why did you get it? And not only that, when did you get it? Why did you get it then? And what caused that? And how can we fix that so that you don't have to deal with other things?
Powerful. The next question now, I believe Tashia Max says, this is awesome. I've been wanting my mom to try acupuncture to help her relieve from a concussion. As she adds again, is acupuncture recommended for pain from a concussion? Please. Anybody like to answer that?
Sure. When we look at we work along with even say Western medicine. So or something like that, I would definitely recommend that you be under our care and still continue to see your Western doctor, whatever they're tested, or the MRI and different things like that, because a concussion can be serious. We do what's called scalp acupuncture. So where there are different points where, again, how we talked about how all the points manifest in the ears. In terms of how the whole body can manifest in the ears, the whole body also manifests from the scalp and from our brain in that part. And so there's some different things that we can do in terms of locally. And I say locally, I mean right where the concussion is, and even distally. So there are a lot of points that we do on the entire body, on the arms, on the legs, on the back. Again, the herbs, different things that help to move the blood, because with concussion, it can be really small, broken blood vessels. So we want to do things that help to make sure that the chi, your body's vital energy, is moving, that your blood is circulating and your blood is moving, different foods, relaxation. So it will be a whole treatment plan, again, that it might include the acupuncture, the herbs, your foods, your exercise, rest. And there's so many different things that can be used to help with that, with a concussion.
Again, family, if you're just tuning in,
and sometimes this may not be
because we have patients who aren't in New York.
Matter of fact,
so you don't have to be in Brooklyn.
We're going to get that right now, because somebody just says, sister said, congratulations, I am a first-year acupuncture student. I'm so excited to introduce more people in my community to this treatment. Okay, go ahead, girl.
Where your school?
Congratulations.
Where your school, Ayo?
Where your school? You can put your school up and find out. Let me see what school you at. And also somebody, we did that one already. Let's do this one. Question: is there a website or recommended resource to find great acupuncturists in our area? Do y'all have a whole, Rolodex of acupuncturists around the world, friends of yours? I know you're connected with certain people, but go ahead, please, if they need any help out there. So go ahead.
So we have people that we may be able to recommend, and I would say almost a Google search. I have lots of respect for all of our colleagues. Like if you go, because our schools are like 4 years just for like the master's level. That's not even counting going on further to get your doctorate. You have to take exams all throughout school. Then you have to sit down for a national exam. And so if anybody would like that, you can contact us directly through the email or some other contact info if you would like someone specific that's recommended. In terms of, we may have some of our folks, but if you're somewhere, there are acupuncturists everywhere. And I pretty much, like personally, I trust all of our colleagues, because to go through what we did, to go with school, it's not, this isn't a month or 2 months. Like I said, this is a 4-year full-time program. You have to take a national board exam, and then for folks that go on further to complete their doctoral studies, it's a lot. But you may have another take on that.
Yeah, I would just add to that. There's a website that nccaom.org, and that is the National Commission something Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine. And so basically, practitioners on there, it's listed. Oh, sweet.
Yes, you went there. That's what sister says.
Yes, that's where I got my master's.
Oh, that's where you got it. Okay, y'all doing your thing. Do your thing.
But yeah, I think I to add to what Dr. Bishara said, the nccaom.org, I like that website to find acupuncturists, because even though there are things that you have to do based off of each state to maintain your licensure, but if you are a diplomat by the NCCAOM, that means that you're staying current with your CEUs, and so that you're typically listed there. So that's what I would recommend.
And CEUs are continuing education. So
yes. Well,
every 4 years we have to
qualify.
Like
I've been studying. Right. I haven't just left it at, because it's a practice.
Yeah, and we're continuously taking continuing education credits, staying on top, getting new skills, and so we can just be current and become better practitioners in addition to our own private studies.
Well, brothers and sisters, I would love to thank you for coming out
and Simon, I'm sorry, I just have to say this.
Yeah, please,
our people, we deal with post-traumatic slave disorder.
Oh wow, like Dr. Joy the Guru, what she be teaching about. Okay, go ahead.
And so I just have to say, acupuncture and this medicine greatly helps to reduce stress and the triggers. Yes. So I think that if nothing else, our people need it for this. Even if you feel like, oh, my health is 100%, and that's a whole other thing, because we are able to help people on an energetic level. Sometimes people will say, I feel that I have an issue. I get the lab work done and nothing shows up. That's because energetically it hasn't gotten to the point where the lab is able to pick it up. And that's the time where we want to work, right? So we work energetically, but I think that it's really important that as a people, a key way that this medicine can help is by reducing stress. And we all, I've worked in men's and women's transitional housing to people who have, $1 million homes. Everybody's got stress, and a lot of that is triggered from what our ancestors didn't get to work through. So if nothing else, consider trying this medicine to help work preventively with all the health disparities that we deal with.
And they can come to your websites, right? They can come to your websites for any more information. Go ahead. You have something to say, brother? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and lastly, we both offer, in terms of in person, we're both here Brooklyn based, and for folks distally, around the world, we do telemedicine right through conference just like this. And so we both offer free initial evaluation. So we can discuss your health goals. And so you can contact either one of us through our contact here on Dr. Danett's website. There's a form to fill out, and you can contact me, just inbox me on Instagram. I have a lot of cool pictures of my herbs and stuff on there. And so for anybody that's tuned into this and want to speak to either one of us, you can set up for a free initial evaluation so that we can discuss your health goals and begin to set up a treatment plan so we can help you to reach your health goals and be at your best for everything that you're looking to do.
That's right. Give them a round of applause, man. Let me tell y'all are a dream team out here, boy. Y'all a dream team out here. I'm proud of what you've been doing. Thank you very much, Dr. Bishara, for helping. Dr. Bean, I always see both of y'all just up and down in Brooklyn. I thank y'all very much for coming out and how valuable your work is. And I can't wait. People, go to the website for the book or Amazon for the book. Please go to and look out for, of course, my brother, Dr. Bishara, will be putting out his book also. But again, this is the information that you can find them, the CashApp, the PayPal, the IG. You can hit them up on there. Take a snapshot if you're on your phone, whatever, or watch this over again and rewrite and write. And don't forget, Dr. Bishara's information is right here. Email, CashApp, PayPal, and also the email to get to them. And of course, you got to, go to his website, the flow.page, flow.page, /Dr. Bishara. It's so much, man, and I want to thank both of y'all for coming out and enjoying.
Thank you so much for having us and for always Having quality people.
Yes, that's that King Simon. He presents quality people. Thank y'all very much. All right, and I'll take care and give the boy a big old hug, please. Okay, I know he's a strong brother. All right, all right. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you, family. Tuning in.
Peace. Peace. That was good, man. I love that. That's what you love about married couples putting it together, man. That's right. Let's start. Dr. Bishara, make sure you go to his website, of course, or his flow page right there. Make sure you hit him up also by the email, CashApp, PayPal, all of that. Show them some love. That's a dream team right there of health using ancient, traditional Asiatic medicine, as you know, comes from the original people anyway. You know what it is. Dr. Danett was breaking it down, of course, and Dr. Bishara was breaking it down. Don't forget that's Dr. Danett website, Dr. Danett's website. Make sure you go to that website right now. Find out what you got, what products they have, the book, and all of that. Make sure you show them some love right now. King Simon only presents quality people. Where's my musical background? I want to make sure everything is right here. Okay, so getting ready to close out, family. Once again, we want to thank the beautiful couple that came up. It's good to see married couples working together and rocking it in the health field, especially because there's an extensive amount of study when you deal with acupuncture, needles, meridians, all of that. So these sessions ain't no joke. The schooling, he just told you, like 4 years and all of that. They're doctors. They're not playing with this. All right. So big up to them again. Give them a round of applause, of course. Want to give them a round of applause once more. Again, want to give them a round of applause right now. Give them a round of applause just like that. And as we're giving them and showing them love, we just want to remind you that coming up, of course, coming up next is the one and only Dr. Phil Valentine. Dr. Phil Valentine is going to be in the building. That's right. Dr. Phil Valentine is going to be in the building on Wednesday, September the 14th. Another doctor in the building, not just in metaphysics, but also hygienic, naturopathic medicine. Big up to him. And of course, it takes a lot of time to get to where he got to go, so enough respect to Dr. Phil Valentine all the time. And don't forget, Zaza Ali will be in Brooklyn, thanks to Nicholas Brooklyn, 1396 Fulton Street in Brooklyn, New York. Restoration Plaza, make sure you get your tickets via www.zazaali.com. That's zazaali.com. And when you get there, tell Zaza King Simon sent you. You know what it is. Big up to the one, the only, Vicky Dillard, who will be here with me on King Simon Presents Only Quality People of September the 25th, Sunday, September 25th, because we had to postpone to this new date. And she'll be in the building and dropping some real heavy knowledge about her history and what she does on a normal, as she is a spiritual guru and also an on-air personality. If you are in Georgia, the weekend of October the 9th, make sure you come on out and enjoy yourself from 2 to 7 p.m. The legend, the living legend himself, Baba Ashwa Kwesi, is going to be in the building October the 9th. Tickets, get your tickets now. It's $35 before October 8th. And of course, on October the 9th, it's $40 at the door, so make sure to come. Young people are free up to the age of 13, as long as you can keep them quiet so it doesn't disturb Baba Ashwa Kwesi while he's breaking it down, because he loves to break it down. And it's going to be in Stone Mountain Village. Opening will be my brother Red Pill will be in the building, knocking it out the box right before Baba Ashwa Kwesi come in with ancient African history and the origin of Masonry and the Masonic order, dropping some new information from out of the Temple of Saqqara, the step pyramids. He will be showing some new artwork, new pictures, and showing a great presentation. So big up to him. And his presentation is 2 hours straight. So y'all got to be in there to win it, baby. Also, we're looking for vendors, and all vendors will be able to experience it inside there with us while he's lecturing. There's enough room for vendors. I'm only going to take a certain amount of vendors, but there's enough room for vendors right now. And all you have to do is text me 347-496-1022. And don't forget Professor Griff. New book, You Are the Song You Sing. Hit him up, ProfessorGriff.com, or hit him up at the number right here on the flyer. Don't forget, Dr. Sabi Tribute with KT, the Arts Degree, Mr. G, and special guest Victor Bowman will be in the building on November the 26th, Dr. Sabi's actual birthday. And remember, we'll be down in Fort Lauderdale for 2 days, but if you just want to come out for the 4th when we're doing that heavy work All you have to do is pay the single digit. Go straight to our Eventbrite to find out how you can get that. Also, you can also pay via Cash App and PayPal also. Don't forget, get Tees and Things, teesandthings.com. Make sure you go to the website, teesandthings.com. And don't forget Lloyd Strayhorn Strayhorn.com. Make sure you go to his website for his books, services, and everything he has to offer on his site. Take our classes, Udemy, New Motivation, udemy.com/ or go to the search engine and find New Motivation. There's an introductory class, so make sure you take that. And don't forget the course, baby. If you want the full 8-hour course, all you have to do is text the word course to 347-496-1022. If you want my books, make sure you go to linktree/King Simon, the New Motivator. Make sure you get my books. All 4 of them is available right now. And of course, if you want to book a session, please text full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022, 347-496-1022. That's what it is. All right, look. Disclaimer. Views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel, broadcasters, and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. And disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. For every fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All right, we're getting ready to close out with our beautiful prayer from Dr. Blair. That's right. We're getting ready to close out with Dr. Blair's prayer. Dr. Blair's prayer got to be said before I close out. All right, so everybody take the time out to relax. It is now 9:06. 9:06 is the time right now. 9:06 is the time. Take the time out to go to Dr. Blair's website after we do the prayer. Go check out his website because he still have a legacy shop that he offers, man. The diodes are there, hydroponics, aquaponics. They're teaching classes on that now. All of his books are there. Make sure the magnets are there, the diode beds out made out of magnets. All of that is on that right now. So big up to Dr. Blair in the spirit realm now. Go to his website, www.themethacenter2.com. All right. So we're going to close out with the prayer. Take a deep breath, whether you're in the car, whether you're driving, whatever, whether you're laying down, whether you're sitting down, whether you're just chilling out with your phone in your ear and all that, listening to what your brother had to serve. Once again, we're going to thank Dr. Bishara and Dr. Danett for coming on and sharing the wisdom of ancient Asiatic medicine. Like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, the Asiatic black man, because the original people are from Asia. So don't let them fool you. They've been out there. They've been doing it out there before these new ones, but it's all good. All right, so relax, take it down, and here we go. Count to 3, take a deep breath. Exhale. One more deep breath. Exhale. I know some of y'all need this prayer right now. Some of y'all that are going through mental issues, going through loss, going through problems, and think that things are not working out for you. But remember, wherever there's light, there's always darkness. So accept the darkness, because in the darkness is where you're going to find the light. And in the light, sometimes the darkness come out of it. You just need to find the balance and learn to work with both the yin and the yang. All right, so calm down, relax. We're going to say it loud twice. We're going to say it from a singularity perspective, and then we're going to say it in a unified perspective by Dr. Delbert Blair. This one is called, Please, Universal Creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now. One more time, we're going to say it from a unified perspective for the people in the back of the universe and even further than that. Please, Universal Creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect us and this planet on which we live now. Please open our minds, our spirits, and our souls to receive only truth and your love now. Once again, thank Dr. Blair. Go to his website. Thanks, Dr. Blair. Thank you, Dr. Blair, for showing us so much love that you left this universal prayer for the times that we're in. Go to his website, go learn, go study, go research, go hang out with Brother Tony, go to their classes, their seminars, their meditation classes, their magnet classes, their how to grow food from home classes. Dr. Blair was in support of all of that. Go to the website, www.themetacentre2.com. Family, I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh and sing some songs. I'm glad I met all of you at the Tassili Raw event, and those who climbed the mountain with us also. Thank you, Brother Rich, for bringing that mountain energy. Brother Red Pill, Blue Pill, Pope Pablo himself, Brother Raku and Mama Tassili and Adam beating on the drums, and all of you that showed out and showed up this weekend in the great city of Atlanta. And don't get it fooled, baby. We're going to do it again in October for this man right here, because we send an ancestral tribute to all of the elders. We're going to send ancestral tribute to everybody that came before us and everybody that's coming after us. And like I said, vendor is available. We're going to drop it like it's hot. And of course, we're going out to, of course, first we're going to do November right here, November 26th. And then we're going to fly down or drive down to this in December, my 27th celebration and promotion and production. Family, like the late great Marcus Mosiah Garvey always says, one love, one aim, one destiny. Up, you mighty nation, you could accomplish what you will. And like my late great Baba, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad used to say, regardless of land, labor, or language, there is but one God, which is you. God having a human experience as you. So, hey, tune in. Thanks again, Mama Tassili. And don't forget this Wednesday, tune in to Baba Phil Valentine and Dr. Shakira Moore as we speak about education versus dedication. Look, family, I love you. Peace, because I love myself. Take care. Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon, the numeral beta. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the numerovation for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now. On Sunday, October 9th in Stone Mountain Village from 2 to 7 p.m., Papa Ashwa Kwesi and the Red Pillar will be in Stone Mountain. Get your tickets through Linktree / King Simon, the numero beta, or text now at 347-496-1022. Get your tickets now. It's the numerovational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022, and get my books on Amazon now. Hey, remember, you can get my books also through Linktree.